Hi everybody, okay, so I'm back with another K-drama to see, have you already seen it, and if not, is this something that you would check out? So before we get into this video, you already know the drill. Like this video, follow me for more, and share this with someone that you know that would be into K-dramas and would potentially check it out. The name of today's K-drama is called Perfect Marriage Revenge. Now, this story follows a young woman named Haniju, who is the adoptive eldest daughter of a wealthy family. And she essentially does everything she can to earn these people's love, and yet they're always kind of like pointing behind her back, talking about her behind her back, but to her face, they pretend that they, really like her. So one day at her mom's art gallery, she had ran into a man in the hallway. His name is Sonugu. Now, he essentially tried to warn her and say, do you not notice how everyone treats you? Do you not notice how your sister acts? Do you not notice how your husband behaves around you? Do you not notice how cold and standoffish your mom is? Or are you just that naive, right? That's essentially what he's saying. He's upset on her behalf. And she's just like, what does how I am with my family have anything to do with you? Now, this man is, promised to marry Haniju's younger sister, Hanyura. Now, with everything going on, after that conversation, she walks back and she kind of sees how her husband and Hanuja are talking about her. Now, she's starting to kind of understand and kind of take notice of these things. Now, along with that, she is looking for her mom because someone wants to see the work that's, in the basement. And she can't find her mom, and the mom's secretary essentially says, hey, I don't know where she is, but I don't think you should be down here. And she's already down in the gallery showing the woman, hey, which artwork are you interested in? So that's when she's kind of discovering that the mom was never telling the people that this was fake artwork. Now, Ijuya's mom has her making paintings or fake imitations of masterpiece work that go for millions and billions of won. And she figures if she does this, she can open a gallery, make a lot of money. Now, the whole time that she's doing this, she's not really telling them that. She's telling them that this is the original work. And so they're paying her lots and lots of money for it, not knowing that they're being bamboozled. Okay? So that kind of sets the premise for this. Haniju has no idea that her mom is actually, committing fraud. And not only is she committing fraud, but she's setting the stage for Haniju to take the fall for making the fake artwork. And the whole time, Haniju just thinks that if she's nice, if she just, takes whatever, and if she's the perfect daughter, that her family will love her. Now, that same day when her mom essentially tells her, hey, just take the fall, I'll bail you out. Honestly, I really don't think that the mom had any intention to actually bail her out. Haniju is distraught. Now, after all of that happens, and her mom essentially tries to coerce her to just take the fall for her, she tries to leave. Now, on her way leaving, her husband is actually filed for divorce from her because he confesses that he's always had feelings for, Haniju's sister. And so he's leaving because he doesn't want to be with her anymore. And she's distraught. She's crying, and while crying and driving, she gets into an accident. Now, in this accident, she gets confined to a hospital bed after surgeries and everything. And you kind of see her mom putting on an act because there are police officers and detectives waiting right outside the ICU to essentially arrest her. Now, after everything has happened and she's kind of stabilized, the doctors essentially say, hey, if you want to go in and see her, you can. Mom essentially sends everyone out of the ICU, and she walks up to Haniju's machines and everything and unplugs it. While this girl is fighting for her chance to live, the mom unplugs it. And then that's when the mom kind of confides in her and lets her know that she never liked her, and then says, do you recall at the orphanage how all the kids were, trying to get adopted, but you were the one that was doing any and everything you could to earn my love and for me to take you home. She said, now, it got to a point where I started getting curious. How long would you keep pretending that you weren't greedy? So essentially, the mom wanted to get rid of her because of the fact that she didn't have greed in her body. She was grateful for the experiences that she had. So after all that is said and done, the mom walks out and tells the secretary, hey, before you leave, just make sure you plug the machines back in so she can kind of just kick the bucket. So as she's dying, she essentially says a grudge that she's going to come back and she's going to get her revenge. Now, when coming back to get her revenge, her first stage or her first set of actions or whatever is essentially to call off her marriage with her fiance, whose name I don't really know because I didn't like him so much. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, in doing that, her second act is to convince her sister's crush, the guy that her sister is pining for, that her sister is supposed to fall in love with, to marry her. Now, when she wishes and says, hey, she would exact her revenge, she actually wakes up a year before this incident ever happened and her accident happened and all of that. And that's when she starts plotting. You just kind of have to check out the K-drama just to see, is she able to exact her revenge accurately? Does she end up falling in love with the guy that she is essentially in a marriage contract or falls into a marriage contract or whatever the case with? Is she able to kind of like dethrone her mom and take away the power and the wealth and the ability that her mom has? Is her sister just as evil as the mom, or does the sister actually like her? Does the man who she originally married in the previous timeline, does he magically gain feelings for her? Or is he just feeling upset for the fact that she rejected him when she wanted him? So definitely let me know in the comments if this is something that you've already watched before. And if not, let me know if this is something that you would check out. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Okay, thanks. Bye.